It's finally here. When it's open, it's a tablet, offering a big screen experience.
So last year in November, Samsung teased us with a preview of their foldable smartphone, and this year in February during the Samsung Unpacked event, we finally got a chance to see the foldable smartphone in its full glory. Samsung named this device the Galaxy Fold, and the plan is to start shipping it on the 26th of April with a retail price of $1,980. It's a pretty hefty price that you're paying here for innovation, but taking into consideration that this is the first mass-produced foldable smartphone, and also taking into account that it has 2 AMOLED screens, 6 cameras, and even 2 batteries, the increased price doesn't really come as a big surprise. It's definitely an interesting piece of technology that will impact the smartphone industry, but during the presentation of the Galaxy Fold, I also had a couple of concerns regarding the device, so that's why I'm creating this video to share my concerns with you. Hey guys, what's up? Dario here, and before we start with the video, make sure to subscribe to my channel and also hit the notification icon so that you get notified next time I upload a video. Okay, so let's first start talking about the smaller screen on the Galaxy Fold. Since this is still a device that's intended to be used as a smartphone, so something that you will take with you on the go, in majority of the situations I believe that you will use the Galaxy Fold in smartphone mode. Just imagine situations like, for example, waiting in line, walking on the street, or going grocery shopping. In all of those situations, it will probably be more convenient for you to use the Galaxy Fold as a regular smartphone. Just imagine walking on the street and having the Galaxy Fold in tablet mode and trying to compose a message. It's going to be super difficult to do that. So again, as said, I believe that in majority of the situations while on the go, you will use the Galaxy Fold as a regular smartphone. And that's exactly where my first concern arises. From what we were able to see in the presentation, the front screen is going to be a 4.6-inch screen that, according to today's standard, is quite small, and it also has a very narrow shape. Next to that, it's also positioned in the middle of the frame, so it leaves a lot of space for a gigantic chin below it. My concern here is that typing on this screen is going to be very difficult, and that it's also probably going to take quite some time to get used to it. And even after you get used to it, I believe that typing on it will still feel very unnatural and very clumsy. Just think about it. I mean, today we have edge-to-edge bezel-less screens, and suddenly your smartphone has a gigantic chin below the screen. Let's now move to the second foldable screen on the Galaxy Fold, and there are a couple of things that concern me here. First of all, since this is a foldable screen, traditional materials like, for example, glass that's used on regular smartphones can be used to protect the thin layer of the AMOLED screen. So a more flexible material has to be used to enable the middle part of the screen to flex. And that middle part is exactly what concerns me the most, because during the presentation, when they showcased the larger screen under certain light angles, it was visible that the middle part of the screen had small bumps on it. I think the main difficulty here is when the screen stretches, it's a bit difficult to get the middle part of the screen completely flush with the smartphone body. And I really hope that this isn't a big of a problem and that it doesn't look as bad in real life as I saw it on the stage. Because at the moment the Galaxy Fold looked to me like a kid's toy with a sticker on it. This also leads me to my second concern regarding the second screen, and that's the touch experience. Again, as I said, materials like glass can be used here to cover the AMOLED screen, so probably more flexible materials were used. And my question here is the touch experience as good and as smooth as on a glass screen, or does it have more a plasticky feel to it? I'm not really sure here, and it's definitely something to take into consideration. My last concern regarding the second screen is the durability of the middle folding part of the screen. During the presentation of the Galaxy Fold, Samsung told us that they really put a lot of effort in developing a really good hinge system, and I'm also 100% convinced that they did a lot of tests to ensure that the screen is able to endure thousands of folds and unfolds. But my question here is, how will the middle folding part endure during different weather conditions? Because I'm 100% convinced that the folding capability of the middle part of the screen will be affected by colder weather conditions. again, something to take into consideration. The last thing that I want to mention as a concern is the app support for the dual screen setup, or as Samsung called it, app continuity. What this means is that you can start interacting with an application on the smaller screen and then seamlessly continue using that same application on the second, much bigger screen, and vice versa. Android also announced recently that they will support this kind of experience, but my main concern here is how many apps are actually going to be optimized for this experience, and how much time is it actually going to take to get other applications optimized as well. I'm saying this mainly because if you're planning to buy the Galaxy Fold, you're probably buying it because of the dual screen experience, and if the majority of the applications are not optimized for it, then your experience on the Galaxy Fold will significantly be impacted, which will also reduce the value that you're getting from that device. In the end, I just want to say and also make it clear that foldable screens are still a maturing technology, and that Samsung is probably also a bit testing the waters with the Galaxy Fold just to see how the consumer market will react to it. So you can't really expect a perfect product here, but then again, you spent $2,000 for this device, so it makes sense that you expect perfection. But unfortunately, I'm not sure if you're going to get the level of perfection that you're looking for in this device. But what do you guys think? Do you believe that this is the future? Do you believe that the Galaxy Fold and other foldable smartphones will significantly impact the smartphone industry? And would you ever be willing to buy a foldable smartphone if the price was acceptable? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Okay guys, that's it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the thumbs up button, and also don't forget to subscribe. And as always, I will see you guys in the next video, so take care.